So this is Dan of Vagabond Awake, and today we have Tim as a guest star on the channel. Tim,
hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming in.
So you sound like an American. Where are you from?
I am from Salina, Kansas, right there in the middle of Kansas, in the middle of the United States. So
wow, what a great time to be from Kansas.
Right, so cold.
And the Super Bowl coming up.
Oh yeah, you bet. Go Chiefs.
Well, and so right, where are we in Vietnam right now?
We are in the Trang, Vietnam, central, a little bit close to the central part, but on the beach in Paradise in Vietnam. So
yeah,
great place.
Yeah, we love this place. And
right.
How did you end up here? Like, what brought you to this part of Vietnam?
I've been coming to Vietnam since 2009. We were doing tours for veterans over here, me and my father. So finally, he moved over here and lived in this town.
Right.
And so I kind of just followed here. I had a little life change and followed myself. So
that's great.
Yeah. So here we are in Paradise.
Yeah. So kind of a family thing, huh?
Right.
So finish this sentence for me, Tim. Don't come here if you think this or think it's going to be like this, or.
Well, if you think it's just going to, don't come here trying to do a business if you think it's going to be easy.
Okay.
Nothing's easy.
Okay.
I didn't even know how to open the door to this place, let alone run down and get a bolt somewhere. I just don't know where to go. It's not easy here. Every day is a challenge.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you his business here in a minute. What would you say, but do come here, do come to Nha Trang if what?
If you just need a slice of paradise in your life and a life change, it's a great place to live. Nha Trang is probably one of the cheapest places in Vietnam as far as nice hotels for cheap.
Yeah.
So it's great food, lots of seafood. We're on the beach, so we got great seafood. We get direct flights from Korea, so we got some great Korean barbecue places, some South African places, even great restaurants here. So great place to be.
And a great Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, good. So what would you say the range of cost of living or expenses that the average expat spends here? Maybe from low to high, or
it just depends on how you want to live. For example, my last apartment, I paid $120 US, 1 bedroom, nice balcony, down a little side alley. Now I'm staying in the giant one across the street here, 2 bedroom, ocean view. It's $500 a month.
Okay.
You can live for $1,000 a month, or you can live for $5,000 a month here. It just depends on your habits.
Right.
If you like to eat Western food every day, or if you can eat rice every day. So
right.
But yeah, my father lives very good here, so on his retirement. So
oh, cool. And what would you say that just for contrast, what would you say the average local lives on per month here?
Average local does not live on much. Maybe about $300 a month.
Okay.
$300 or $400 a month.
So that's definitely the low end.
Yes.
It's hard to go below that, I'll bet.
Right.
So locals are able to do it.
Right.
And how much more is it for a single person, would you say, to live here? Like, how much more do they spend usually for dating and that kind of stuff?
Well, I don't know. It just depends on your lifestyle. If you go out a lot, you're going to spend a lot. So
right.
That's a hard question to answer because it varies. So
okay, good. So would you say the average expat they just meet people walking around, or do they use online dating, or how do people date?
Yeah, I think the best thing most of my friends do is just meet girls at this wherever they go. Just go out and mingle.
Okay.
That's the way to do it here. So.
Okay.
Oh, go and mingle.
Yes, let's go mingle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a bar or?
Bars, anywhere. Language classes. There's a lot of expat meet up for like English classes and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something I don't do. So.
So, as a general, would you say that age-different relationships are commonly accepted here? Do you see them often, or
age does not matter here. It's and at home it's totally you look and frown and see a guy with a younger girl, but here it's common and no one thinks about it.
Right.
The girl doesn't mind, the guy definitely don't mind, or vice versa. So
and how long have you been here in Nha Trang?
I've been living here now for about 2 years. So
2 years.
I still go back and forth to work on my other business, but
Oh, so you have another business at home?
yeah,
here. Okay.
yeah.
And is there anything you miss from home when you're here?
Just my kids.
Just your kids?
Yeah,
Okay.
just my kids. So yeah, I'll be going home to see them here next month. So
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And what about safety? Did you feel safe living
it's
here?
very safe here. Yeah, I feel safer here than in Salina, Kansas. There's 50,000 people, but in Miller, Kansas. So when my daughter comes here, she walks home at midnight when we close to our apartment here, and at home I would never let her walk home at midnight. So
Right.
here it's not a problem. It's safety's not it's good here.
Is there anything else about here that you think is surprisingly better or maybe not as good as back home? What are your thoughts about that?
No, I mean, just the lifestyle is better. Just overall lifestyle here is a lot better. Just, the weather's better, so your body's better. You gotta walk more, so just the lifestyle is better here.
Okay. And how much time each year do you spend here versus back at home?
I'll spend 3 or 4 months here, and then I'll travel home and go home and work for a couple months, then come back myself. So
Okay.
everybody's different, but that's how I do it. So
Okay. Do you carry health insurance here, or you just pay as you go?
I don't carry. I have a travel insurance I get when I come for 3 or 4 months. But at home, I have regular health insurance that covers me too. So
Okay. And are there hospitals nearby here you've used or you recommend, or you feel comfortable going to the hospitals here? Or
no, they're terrible here. There are some very good hospitals here, but you better have very good insurance too, because even though they're cheap, they're still expensive. If you don't have the money, they won't see you.
Right.
I've had some very bad experiences at hospital. My father had a stroke, so we had to take him to a hospital here, and it was a nightmare. So it was literally like a movie nightmare. So
Okay.
they have very bad hospitals. So, but then there's very good hospitals too. So vice versa on that. It just depends on.
So it's picking the right hospital.
Yeah.
And then having the money to pay.
Right. If you got good insurance and you got it on you, and they find that you get in an accident, and they find that insurance card, they're going to take you to the good hospital. If you don't have nothing on you, they're going to take you to the county hospital, and that's a place you don't want to go.
I see. And do you know the name of the good hospital here?
No, I don't. What is our good hospital down the road here? Sorry. I don't know what it is.
Okay, no worries,
Yeah.
no worries. If you would like to learn how I fired my boss and traveled the world for 16 years and how I pay for things, grab a free copy of my ebook. What is the name of the business you started here?
We have Taco Tims.
Why don't you show us the
Yes.
menu and stuff?
So we have, I started tacos. So what happened was, I've been coming to Vietnam, and everywhere we go, we want tacos. And I just cannot find tacos like home.
Right.
So me and my father, after COVID, said, well, let's just do our own. So here we are with tacos, and I think we nailed it. So we're pretty close to Del Taco style.
We've had your food, and
Yes.
you did nail it. Is that you up there, Tim?
Probably about 20 years ago,
Okay.
and maybe a little Asian version, but yeah.
And what gives an example? Like, what is it? What are your better selling foods?
So kind of our specialty is the Super Taco Tim. It's a crunchy taco, and we wrap a soft taco with the mashed beans, refried beans wrapped around it. It's like a double-decker taco.
Right.
Really good. Then the Supreme burritos are just excellent too here, which I think you guys had. But
Yeah, it's delicious.
yeah, our
food.
quesadillas are great because we use USA beef here, so we import it. So
Okay.
our cheese, our beef is all imported from the U.S. and New Zealand. So
Well, you're doing something right. We really enjoyed the food.
good, awesome, yeah.
If you were going to come again to Not Trying, anything you would do different? Advice for people thinking about moving here?
No, I'd say move.
Go for it.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I mean, make that move like me. All my friends are kind of jealous at home. They're like, "Dang, you made the move." So just do it. Is
Just
all
go
I got
for
to
it,
say.
man.
Just go for it.
That's-
Sell everything. Go for
Right.
it.
Well, Tim, thanks for sharing your life with us
You
and telling
bet.
us about your business.
Awesome. Yeah,
Come down and have some tacos, you guys, and when you're in Not Trying.
you bet. Thanks,
so
sir.
much.
Appreciate it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Have a good day.
You too. Could you please help me with something? You've probably watched our guest star interviews on our guest star playlist. I interview people that have retired overseas They share valuable information such as cost of living, safety concerns, finding love overseas, healthcare experiences, and money problems. If you'd like to share something that you have learned living overseas, please come to vagabondbuddha.com, click the More tab, click the Contact Me tab, and tell me about what you would like to share with my channel.